What does that mean to you, Black History Month?
It means that that's racism because they don't celebrate White History Month. We don't have it. I'm part Italian. I don't have Italian History Month. So what I think it's doing is perpetuating what this divide is in our nation, quite honestly, because I don't feel like that should be highlighted. I don't think that they should be pushing their agenda on myself because I'm a straight male, I have a wife, and I have children. I don't think that I should have to be bombarded and brainwashed through media, through those months or Pride, Black History. I don't think that's something that should be, dictated to me.
Is it a learning opportunity?
Not at all, because when I was in school, we learned, certain Black leaders, things like that. I don't need to hear it every single year for a whole month.
What did you just say about Trump?
I said, Trump's a fucking liar. Inflation's going up. Gas prices hasn't really come down that much. Eggs? That's the funny one. The eggs. I'm mad. And I'm a mega man. Okay? I don't see anything he's done.
So is it safe to say that the illusion has faded?
I think it has, yes. I was for him because, everything he said. He played right into my hands. He just told us everything we wanted to hear. That's what he did. I can't even stand to look at him because, he's just he's a con. He's a flat ass, nothing but a fucking con. They all the right side, they say, oh yeah, the Biden side was so bad. Well, what's so good about the right side? He brags about doing something with our economy, but I haven't seen anything happen yet. That big beautiful bill is going to add, they say $2.5 trillion. It's going to add about $4 trillion to the debt. The big beautiful bill. Oh, what a joke. Remember what happened in the 80s with trickle-down economics? Yeah. The filthy rich got richer, and us guys that worked for a living paid more taxes. I'm disappointed for sure. I'm real disappointed.
A native Floridian who lived through an epidemic of encephalitis as a kid. Like, we couldn't even go trick-or-treating outside because the mosquitoes during Halloween were so bad. Encephalitis was so prevalent that they had to keep us indoors October the 31st. Can you imagine what it will be like in the summer months in a wetland? It's not an enclosed building. It doesn't have a roof. It's a tent. So these people are going to inevitably get these diseases, these mosquito-borne illnesses, and then guess what happens? It spreads. Miami is only 45 miles away from this. How quickly do you think that these mosquito-borne illnesses are going to spread to the native population? Several of you mentioned the fact that there's no existing infrastructure, and that's 100% correct. This was just a landing strip in the middle of the Everglades. So it's going to cost that much more money to haul in supplies, to haul in water. We're in the middle of the hurricane season now, but actually, if you're from Florida, you know that it gets really bad in August and September. Inevitably, when a big storm rolls through, they're going to abandon those prisoners to the elements. There's no protection from a Category 5 hurricane in a tent. And what will the federal government do? They'll ship them on a plane to another country and justify it as an evacuation. The Republicans don't have an immigration policy. These are extermination camps. It's a scam.
We hate women. We hate women. Whatever happened to church and state? They used to be friends. This is a great way for us to control women. Sir, how you doing?
Listen, you're not with our group. I don't
yes,
want you
I am with you.
No, you're not.
I am with you. I hate women. I hate women. That's why I'm here, okay? I deserve to be here. I think everyone here agrees with me.
I 100% agree.
I'm here because I cannot trust women to make their own decisions in life. If I could trust women to make their own decisions, then I'd be with you people. Women making their own decisions. Can you imagine that?
Why are you touching him? Why are you touching him?
Are you touching me?
Do not belong to our group.
Yes,
I want to be hearing that in my ear.
I believe that America is a Christo-fascist state, and I hate women. Can I stay now?
If you're in the United States right now and you are educated or aware, informed, empathetic, and emotionally intelligent, I know firsthand the level of exhaustion that we are feeling right now. To know that this could have been prevented, to know the facts, to know the foundation of this country and how it was built, and the racist underbelly that needs to be addressed. We know this. And to be gaslit by people, to be told that this would never happen, that we were taking it too seriously, that we were fear-mongering when we were out there trying to tell people about Project 2025, trying to tell people about trends, trying to tell people about how history could repeat itself. And yet people continue to say that this would never happen. And so many of the things that were stated that could happen have literally happened in 6 months. And when you have empathy, you care about other people and you feel pain about what they're experiencing, like people being abducted from the streets. The possibility of millions of people losing their healthcare that they rely on to stay alive. When you're emotionally intelligent enough to understand how people function, when you understand society and the sociology and the psychology behind all of this, when you understand oppression, when you understand and you are aware of how people in positions of power trick people on purpose, and how so many people in this country were actually tricked into believing that immigrants and trans people were taking people's jobs and that they were stealing freaking things and resources and that that's why the economy was bad. When if you actually look at the history and you look at facts, that is not true. To know all of these things and to hold that weight, to try to function in a regular society and do the things that you're supposed to do on a daily basis while knowing all of these things and while seeing all of this play out, I want to tell you that I hear you, I see you, I feel you. And it is not a weakness to feel empathy. No matter what anyone says, no matter what anyone tries to gaslight us into believing, we know facts, we are educated, we are informed, we are aware, we care, and none of that is a weakness. And I will say it out loud and I will continue to say it because it pisses me the hell off when people are like, oh, you're just being sensitive, it's not that real. What the hell are you living through? Like, I don't understand. Like, do you not see what I see? Do you not? Anyways, if you understand this, let me know. Follow me for more because, y'all, we got abandoned community. We really do.
You are not a warrior. You are not a protector. You are not defending your homeland. You are a guy that lifts weights a couple times a week and maybe goes for a run. What the online right has done, though, is convinced you that you are an alpha male that deserves respect and a virgin wife. That's bullshit. Douchebags like Andrew Tate will have you believe that women and immigrants are causing all of your problems, that it's these whores on the streets that are ruining birth rates, and that immigrants are ruining the economy. The intertwining of fascism and lifting weights is not a new concept, but this version of it is. And this version of it is so much more pervasive because it's done by individuals, not by the state. They take an activity like fitness, super normal, super socially acceptable, and then they start to introduce right-wing ideologies through it. Now, what this does, it not only normalizes the ideologies, it also radicalizes fitness. This allows the man that's been entrapped by these assholes to feel like his ideas are entirely normal, his ideas are entirely sane, and the guy that's giving them to him is a knowledgeable, trusted source because he's proven his knowledge in one realm. These warrior types, they also have correct, upset views about the world. The world is crumbling around them. They need to point the finger somewhere, and they need to feel like they can do something. What does doing something look like for them? It looks like lifting weights, learning how to shoot, trying to become a warrior so that they can defend their family. But they're defending their family from the wrong enemy. The enemy is not across the aisle. The enemy is up. The enemy is people that live in a world that we cannot fathom. The enemy is people that can buy tens and thousands of acres with one check. The enemy is the man that owns your entire neighborhood. The enemy is the CEO that collects millions and millions of dollars while your family starves. The enemy is not the immigrant trying to find a job. The enemy is not the queer person trying to teach your child how to read. We all have a common enemy. And the sooner you realize that you are working class and you will never become a billionaire, and you stop eating up these lies that they feed you, that you will one day become one of them, the sooner we can actually make some fucking change in the world. I don't know what the solution is, but I do know that it's the responsibility of every other quote unquote masculine man to speak out and start checking these assholes.
When you learned about the Holocaust, did you ask yourself, how could they let that happen? Open the gates and let the alligators in. They should live stream this. Piranhas would have been better because they probably know how to barbecue alligators. Are they going to make this into a reality TV show? Because that would be awesome. Wish they had a live video of the ones trying to escape into the swamp. Dirt naps would have been cheaper. Feed them gators. They will all be eaten when the first hurricane comes through, LOL. Fresh meat. You know, the Germans didn't know that the Jews were being rounded up and sent to concentration camps to get gassed. If you woke up one morning and you opened the news and you read that Alligator Alcatraz was flooded and 500 undocumented immigrants drowned, would you really give a fuck? Answer is no. So my point stands. This is exactly how it happened. You are the monster. But they're illegals! Yeah, and the Germans said, but they're Jews! You're the same people.
They're going to start stripping people of their citizenship. And I know that because there was a press release from the Department of Justice that literally stated it. There it is. Priority number 5. Prioritizing denaturalization. If you are going to protest, you need to listen to me right now. They're going to do it by using Section 8, Article 1451, Revocation of Naturalization. Right now, this only applies to people who immigrated here, but they are absolutely going to try to apply it to anybody they don't like. And I know that because he said it. Homegrowns. And this right here is the main way they're going to do it. Membership in certain organizations. We're going to hop over to Section 1424 right now. Prohibition upon the naturalization of persons opposed to government or law, or who favor totalitarian forms of government. I find it amazingly, almost outstandingly ironic that Latinos for Trump would fall under this law. And here's the big one. Who advocates or teaches or who is a member of or affiliated with any organization that advocates or teaches, right here, the unlawful damage, injury, or destruction of property. They're going to call you Antifa and then deport you. That's what's going to happen. We are going to see provocateurs at rallies and protests who are going to instigate riots, who may even just start breaking things themselves, who might very well be the police or ICE who get to cover their faces. And then they came for, and then they came for, and then they came for.
You are able to go out this Friday and celebrate this country's independence, knowing the kind of shit that's happening right now, knowing that we're living in a literal fascism. If you are able to go out and celebrate this fucking holiday, this independence, whatever the fuck this independence is, you are officially delusional. You have not paid attention any little bit, or you just don't care. And as somebody that was affected by fucking politics to a level that most people in this country will never comprehend. Politics can literally fuck up your life so badly, it'll turn it 180 degrees. I guess a lot of people in this country, which makes sense, 73% of this country is white. A lot of people in this country have not been affected by politics. And I feel like most of those people need to be, because once they are, they won't think this way anymore. Once they realize what the fuck 4th of July is, the actual truth behind it, the reality, they'll never celebrate it again. Why do you think right-wing politicians love these kind of people? They love the fucking poorly educated. They love motherfuckers that don't know shit about shit. And they know that I and most of y'all that follow me, we're not those kind of people. They're not gonna fucking get us. If freedom's gonna mean anything in this country, it has to belong to every single person. And until that day arrives, this holiday is nothing but grilled hot dogs and fireworks covering up a deep, dark lie. Freedom isn't a date. It's a demand.
You're about to see 10-foot tall, rocked up, black Anunnaki that look like 10-foot tall, chiseled black men and women walking off of spaceships, handing you a little thing that says, this is where you came from. Us, we created you. Black folks created you. And you're about to have your whole world flipped up the fuck side down. You better go pray to whatever God you pray to for forgiveness. Actually, I wouldn't pray to them. I would be saying, I'm sorry, Enki. I'm sorry, Enlil. I'm sorry, to the gods of the skies. I'm sorry that I blocked y'all out. I'm sorry that I wouldn't listen to the folks that were trying to help us before you arrived, because this is about to be a reset of frequency. If your frequency ain't at a certain level, adios. See you later. You're gonna be chilling on Mars with fucking Dr. Fauci. You're gonna be on Mars, bro. You're gonna be eliminated. And remember, the Anunnaki enjoy the taste of human flesh. They don't mind eating your ass. So raise your frequency, because I'm telling you, you're about to have 10-foot tall, rocked up black men and women who created you passing judgment on you. If you are not where you're supposed to be at, you're gone.
You know what I just realized about him? If they do try to assassinate this man for what he's doing, that is going to be another event that is going to further awaken people. Especially after watching Dylan Page's depiction and explanation of how this happened already in the 1980s. The same thing he's doing, making his country first, kicking out foreign aid, kicking out all neo-colonialism ideas. This was done in the 80s. The only difference in the 80s by Thomas Sankara, the only difference is we now have the information to see things in real time. Like when Gaddafi went down, we weren't on the smartphones like that yet. We just got them. We had Facebook, MySpace. Now, with the information age and the world being able to see, it's different energy. It made it to the whole world sees it now. Again, remember, you didn't know who Gaddafi was. Everyone who this man is and what he's trying to do. In a country that's been raped, and he's just trying to be at a seat at the table. If he gets unalived, that could really start something crazy. Y'all understand what I'm saying? Hence why there's so much racial pressure out here right now. Hence why there's so much militarization going on right now. Energy, balance, energies match energy. Ah, man, I'm worried about the next couple years. I'm keeping it 100. Shit looks me. Big, beautiful Bill.
Well, yeah, I mean, we'll probably lose our health care and our kids might suffer, but our leader's going to be richer, so we're okay with it.
Ma'am, you just lost your home because of the new bill. Do you regret voting for it?
Oh, not at all. My family's homeless, but at least the libs are mad.
Miss, I would like to open up a checking account with my Social Security check.
I'm sorry, sir. Minimum deposit is $200.
I'm having a heart attack, Doc.
Just relax, sir. I see you have Medicaid. Nurse, just give him some Tylenol and make an appointment 3 years from now.
Doc, I think I'm having a heart attack.
Miss, relax. I see you have Medicaid. Nurse, just give her a couple of cold sandwiches and a 6-ounce juice and make an appointment in 3 years.
I'm currently in the hospital, and they're telling me I can't afford to get my cancer treatment, but at least billionaires have tax cuts. Danny just got accepted into college, but I can't take out any more subsidized loans. But hey, at least billionaires got more tax cuts.
I voted for Daddy's because he said there won't be no tax on overtime.
Don't you need a job for that?
Oh, yeah.
That's right.
I voted for Daddy because I thought he was going to bring coal jobs back to our Wi-Fi router. Ain't no one going to take my guns or my ability to Google is the earth flat at 3 a.m.
We are here to celebrate Trump's passing of the big, beautiful bill, aka the fuck everyone but billionaires bill. Oh my God. It's amazing. Woo! Woo! Yeah! We did it! We did it! We passed the big, beautiful fuck everyone but billionaires bill! It kicks millions off of SNAP! It kicks millions off of Medicaid! It cuts taxes for billionaires! I'm celebrating! I mean, are you not America first? Are you not America first? This man hates America! We are celebrating! We just passed the big, beautiful bill! The fuck everyone but billionaires bill! It's amazing! We did it, guys. We did it. America first, baby. Do you love America? I came here to support Donald Trump. Well, what's wrong? I'm here to support Donald Trump. Well, what's wrong? The bill kicks millions off of Medicaid, $3.7 billion, $1 trillion to the deficit. Medicaid spending. No, that's okay. That's okay. Yeah, that's okay. Oh, guys, we did it, everyone. We did it. Oh. Does so much.
We have some big news right now. The Guardian has revealed a far-right anti-Semitic men's club network in 20 states with 26 chapters that has grown across the United States and is only rising as a result of Trump's second term. You need to listen to this. It's called the Old Glory Club. It has 26 chapters in 20 states, according to The Guardian, with participants including military personnel, lawyers, and civil servants. The Guardian reports that members of the group push far-right theories about Jewish people and immigrants. Other members have used their platforms to, quote, advocate for cancellation insurance for members whose extreme political views might impede their professional lives. The Guardian interviewed the co-founder and chief strategy officer of the Global Project Against Hate and Extremism, who said that OGC, quote, appears to be another major new network of racists, too many of which are springing up in the era of Trump. This is yet another group that people need to know about that is now across 20 states, 26 chapters, this men's-only far-right fraternal club. Spread the word so more people know. Read the full report on the Guardian's website and follow along for more.
Yeah. Whoever's got 10 tons going on outside needs to stop. Just letting y'all know. Shut it the fuck down.
Okay.
Because next time I have to come over here, it's going to come out their mouth.
Oh, really? Oh,
yep, it's going to be like that.
Oh, really? Okay. Yep. Like, just going to assault me over what? Words, right? Yeah, gotcha.
You got fair warning.
Yeah, come over here and try it. Come over here and try it.
You got fair warning.
Yeah. Let's see how that holds up in court. I got it all on tape. You just threatened me, faggot. Get fucked, nigger lover.
So freaking proud of the Haitian community. This is how you do it. If we all did exactly what they did, we could do this. We got to stand together. All I've been saying is fight back. Do not let them get you. ICE agents aren't ICE agents. If they were actually ICE agents, if they're just people with masks and just doing this shit because they can, then why are we not able to fight back? I know why we can't, because everybody's afraid they're going to get in trouble. They're going to go to jail. They're going to get arrested. Something's going to happen to their family. They're going to lose their job, and then they're not going to be able to feed their family. They're going to lose their house. Basically, one wrong move, and the whole fucking house of cards falls down. But what's better? Being homeless and jobless and possibly not being able to take care of your family? Or being picked up and taken to a concentration camp, a detention center, fucking whatever you want to call it. We all know what it is. Not everybody's there yet, but it's fucked up.
MAGA people can only be racist online. You have to hide behind a fucking screen and a keyboard because you know if you did that out in the open, somebody like me would come push your fucking face into the concrete.
You're going to see them all fall. All of them. All of those that have represented oppression of humanity. You're going to see them all fall one by one. And there is nothing that can stop the cascade. Keep your hope alive in the fact that this is also a culminative evolutionary moment for humanity. And if we hold on to the fact that we have only ever done our best and will only ever be ourselves, what else can we do but hold on to this evolutionary moment and say, me too. I deserve to evolve. As a human collective, we are all evolving together. That's what's happening in this moment. Learning how to rise above our oppressors, our oppressive thinking, to liberate ourselves as a collective whole into a place that is so beyond what you can even conceptualize as liberation. Functionality as light beings. Watch it happen.
To all you bitches that have Bible verses in your bios but posting videos like I like my country like I like my coffee with ICE, hell, baby, you're gonna have to answer for that one, and wait until you find out that Jesus was a brown immigrant.
make it as quick as possible. My name is Martin Alvarado. I'm a bounty hunter by trade. I've been introduced by my agency. I'm from Seattle. Tacoma called me and told me that as the waves go through, this is the first wave. The second and third is when they're going to hire us. The ICE is going to hire us bounty hunters, and they're going to be giving $1,500 to $1,000 per illegal. How are you going to stop us from coming through? Because we don't have to worry about warrants. We don't really have to follow too many of the laws. And if we're going to be deputized by ICE, we can pretty much do anything we want. They're already going over there and creating the squads as we speak now. That's why they called me. So as soon as I get back with my squad in Tacoma, we will be coming down the state. $1,000 per illegal is a pretty good price. Just to do things that you kind of enjoy. How or what you guys are going to do to stop that? Are you going to pay us more? Are you going to pay us $2,000 to just leave them alone?
I think you should be making those kind of comments. We're going to create panic right now.
I'm not creating panic. I'm trying to give you guys informed of what's going on.
You're comparing numbers right now. You shouldn't be doing that.
Well, I'm just stating a fact of what are you guys going to do to stop us from doing our job.
Maybe you shouldn't be doing that job at all.
Why?
We're
what part of illegal don't you understand?
You can't put a price in.
You can put a price on every human being. Every human is worth a dollar amount.
It's not right.
Well, that's not right. That's your problem. If you don't.
All right, sir. We're gonna have to ask you to stop. You know, and around here we don't refer to people as illegals.
I'm not going to get
they're
politically
human
correct
beings.
because it bothers you guys. But your sensitivity is not our problem.
Well, it
Your
is my
aiding and
it is my
abetting
problem.
Is a problem.
You know what? It is my problem.
Stating to beware because.
Well, it's
they are
time for you to be
hiring
quiet.
Us.
It's time for you to be quiet. It's time for you to be quiet and leave.
Why? Because I'm telling the truth?
Because you don't even have the cojones to wear take off the mask, bro. That's why. Then there you go. You got some? Now get out of here. Take them with you. Goodbye.
Oh, see me again.
Okay, yeah.
every person in Alcatraz had legal representation, had full due process, had a chance to plead their case in front of a jury of their peers. As corrupt as the 1920s was, they still had that opportunity. Not saying racial bias, but they had a fucking chance. They were arrested by duty-sworn officers, held in, they had a hearing in front of a judge. You know what happened in Auschwitz? Masked men who refused to identify themselves showed up out of nowhere, terrified the neighbors, terrified the neighborhood, snatched people off the streets, and made them fucking disappear. And we won't find out for months. We only know now because they're bragging about it and they think we're that stupid. That's the fucking difference. It's not Alcatraz, folks. It's fucking Auschwitz on American soil. This cannot stand.